We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Hiroshi Iwamura is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, the second baseman. Ken.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Skied into very shallow right. Suzuki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
That is second. The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Mel Ott. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Iwamura, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Barry Bonds comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ott stands at first with one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Jason Schmidt will be on the mound for game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well,
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
batting second, the second baseman. What? Boom!
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 now. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
The pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hard hit to first. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. Into the box, Willie McCovey, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Willie McCovey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Matt Williams. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1.
The designated hitter, Will Clark.
Striding in, Will Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Rich Aurelia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. It was swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit to short. And that's through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Comes set, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
From the stretch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Kent, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Schmidt will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Randy Wynn.
Next for Seattle, Randy Wynn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. One out, nobody on. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Through two, we're tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Mel Ott. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Barry Bonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Willie Mays, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Willie McCovey. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Vizquel, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled away. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Brett Boone is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mays is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jay Buhner was a strikeout victim in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Buhner is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Matt Williams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Will Clark. And he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
At the plate, Rich Aurelia, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's Buster Posey now as he drives a liner to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Jeff Kent, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ball 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now, Mel Ott. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in, Barry Bonds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone, so I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Willie Mays. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Ready on 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate. A
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And What's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball just inside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Randy Wynn, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Randy Wynn goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's set, now the pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. Score holds, it's 3-1. Freddie Garcia gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 43, Freddie Garcia.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
The first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Matt Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Will Clark is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Skied into straightaway right. Ott is there, one away. Settling in now, Omar Vizquel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bonds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Suzuki is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Rich Aurelia. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now that.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Kent. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Mel Ott. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, Brett Boone. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
The second baseman, Brett Boone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And the Mariners are back within one. It's 3-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Jay Buhner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Ken Griffey Jr. will be next. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Ground ball foul down the left side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. At the plate, Tino Martinez. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and there's there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Randy Wynn, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with a man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 2. Ready for another chance? Barry Bonds, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Zunino has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 count and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Matt Cain gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 18, Matt Cain.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Suzuki. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Into the box now, Will Clark. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So stepping in, Rich Aurelia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. As a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Felix Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Felix Rodriguez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Boone. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Buhner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Griffey Jr.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Williams is under it. And that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. They're down 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Jeff Kent. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Suzuki is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Mel Ott. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Bouncer up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31, Rob Mann.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Randy Wynn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Mariners are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Francisco have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Jason Schmidt takes home the win. Hiroshi Iwamura was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.